Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Welcome to Tuesdays with Dr. T. This is your host, Dr. Tasnova, lovingly called Dr. T. So, today, what I am going to be doing is I am going to be giving you an awesome guideline. Like, I'm calling this my 21-day Autism Mom Bonanza, Detox Bonanza. So, by that, I am going to be giving you some concrete step-by-step guidelines which you can use to revamp your health, to revamp your well-being, to feel better, to feel energetic, to be able to, feel like you are a human being. So if you are a mom who has had very little sleep for the last, I don't know how many years your child has been born, or you feel very much lack of energy, you are in the right space, sister. So today what I'm going to be doing is we are live launching our Bonanza Detox, and my teammate will be sharing the details with you guys, links. So if you are interested to get the link firsthand, please let us know in the comments so that we can send you the links to register for that. So as for today's episode, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be describing a little bit on how I did that myself and the discovery that I made, which absolutely changed our life, especially for Muhammad, my child on the spectrum. And then I will be showing you, giving you step-by-step guidelines on how you can do it for yourself at home. And also I will be taking questions from you guys. So if you have any questions about how you are feeling right now, how you want to feel in the future, both physically, mentally, and emotionally as an autism mom, then please let me know in the comments, because your comments will really help me to understand where you are stuck at this moment and to guide you to the best way possible. So are you ready to change your life in 2023? If you are, then let's begin. Okay. So as a context, I want to share with you guys how I have come into this area of, health and well-being. Okay. So what happened 3 years ago was I was 80 kg. Okay. As you can understand, that would be very overweight of me. I was recently just gave birth to my daughter. It was pandemic and lockdown, and everything of our life that we have known so far was totally upside down, right? I was suicidal. I was very angry, very agitated. I had eczema all of my body. My daughter had eczema. She could not sleep. The whole day she was crying, and then Muhammad was banging his head, throwing Ira outside of her crib and whatnot. So one day I was like, that one day never comes just one day. You have been having this bad days after bad days after bad days, and then you are like, I give up. I do not want my life to be like this anymore, because I was not born to be always sad, to be always depressed, to be always feeling like I don't have energy, to not be able to play with my young kids, to be not, to not be able to enjoy my newborn. That was really, really taking a toll on my self-worth, on my self-esteem, like I am sure it does to you. It did to you as well, okay? So I was like, I need to lose some weight so that, because that was what I knew about health, okay? I was like, I need to lose a little bit of some weight so that I can feel better. And I am sure my husband is listening to me about today, but I want to share with you guys, we did not have sex for 6 months, okay? So the thing is this, when you have a child on the spectrum who doesn't sleep at night, who is really hard to manage during the day, and on top of that, if you have other kids, your life is a big mess, sister, and I totally understand that. And by the end of the day, you have so little energy for yourself, for your husband, that you guys, go apart from each other. You no longer feel that spark. You no longer feel like doing anything, okay? So that's where we were. And that's where a lot of you are at this moment, I'm pretty sure, because many of you guys DM me pretty regularly saying that, how do I get that motivation? How do I get that energy to fight forward? And I was like, well, if so many of my sisters have the same problem, which I had before and I had overcome, why not help them? So, what happened that time when I was talking is I was really ready to change my life. Okay. So, obviously, any step to our solution starts by you having the awareness that things need to change. So, if you are right now watching me live or watching me in replay, you are ready, you are aware that your life needs to change. So then what I did was I started my research, which is my, you know, that's the thing that I do as a lifelong nerd. So I did my research and I was like, let's try this elimination diet, because this was really what was listening, calling to my heart, because I was eating a whole loaf of bread in one freaking day. Can you guys imagine that? 20 pieces of white bread in one freaking day. That's where I was. I'm sure many of you are or were there. So, generally speaking, if a mom is eating 10, 20 loaves, 10, 20 pieces of bread in one day, she's not eating healthy. So, what I was doing is when I would wake up and then I had so little sleep the whole night. I felt so freakingly like yucky in my body because I was overweight. I had like edema, like water retention, and PMS on those days were excruciatingly painful. Okay. So I would wake up and then I would feel lethargic. To feel good and energetic, what I would do is I would get myself a milkshake, because I knew that milk is good for you, right? I would get milkshake and then I would eat some white breads with butter and sugar and stuff like that. And then I will go about my day, okay? After 1 or 2 hours, I will again get hungry. I will again eat those same food because I did not have the proper brain power to organize my life. I did not have the proper, mind power to be able to meal prep, to be able to understand how I should lead my life, So every day felt like just that day I have to survive. Let me know in the comment if this is resonating with you. Hello, Lynn. Hello, everybody. A lot of people are coming in. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comment if this is actually resonating with you, okay? So every single day was like a challenge. So I would feel like today, I just have to survive today. I just have to survive today. So what did I do? I eat trashy food. I binged watch TV, Netflix. I finished a lot of the movies that I did not see for the last 10 years. Why? Because I had to feel like I am just surviving. So when I tried the elimination diet, the first few days were very painful. I have to be very honest with you. I will not sugarcoat. If you are ready to join this challenge, this guideline, it will not be very easy, the first few days at least. But trust me on this, 100% I stand behind this because I tried it on me several times. I tried it on my students and it works all the freaking time. It's working for every woman in the world. So it will work for you as well, okay? So the first few days were really painful for me. I was like angry and cranky and I really wanted to eat some chocolate cake. So you know what I did? My husband used to work with Petro-Canada and he would be given lots of chocolates as gift, okay? And then he would bring like a huge box of 10 kg boxes of various types of chocolates. And I would eat them like crazy because the whole entire life, I never saw that much chocolates in my life, okay? So I would eat them. And then to some extent, I will feed sometimes to Muhammad as well, because he would be cranky and then I would feed him a little bit to keep him quiet. And not Ira because she was just less than 1 year, right? So I kept on doing those. And then when I was going through the phases, it was so hard for me. I felt like giving up. But then I will look at my daughter and then I will look at my son. And then I would tell myself like, these two kids, they don't have anybody in this world, anybody in Canada who will take care of them if I die, if something happened to me. That's what that was my why. You have to know your why. If you register, the link will be given to you. The link is already posted in my Facebook, because I'm going live in both Facebook and Instagram. So the link will be there for you. Don't worry, just stay with me. Those few days will be hard, which is why I am going to be doing it live with you. Okay, me and my husband, we have decided to do it live with you guys, so that you can see how we prepare our food, how we make it easy, how we make it interesting, how we keep ourselves accountable. And if you want the accountability, please let me know in the comments, say accountability please. So I will make sure that you are given the links to join our private conversations. Okay, I will open a chat for you guys, so that you can talk with other girls, other moms on this, on the same journey. And it would be a really nice way to start it. Okay, the first few days will be a little hard, but then you will get a lot of the clarity back, because trust me, when you are eating grains, when you are eating milk-based, cheese, all those creamy stuff, if you are eating all of those food, most of them are actually not digestible. So the food, the autism diet, the part that I teach you guys, is not just for your child. Those food are actually not really digestible for non-autism people as well. Okay, so human beings, they have their own energetic system, they have their own enzymes, they have their own digestive process, right? So the food most of the time that we eat are not really digestible. So you have to understand which food groups you are intolerant to, you are sensitive to, or you are allergic to. Okay, so the difference between an allergy, an intolerance, and a sensitivity are this. Okay, hello everyone, there are lots of people saying hi, hello, and salamu alaikum. So an allergy is, let's say you have peanut allergy, or your child has peanut allergy. So if he takes even a bite of one peanut, he might have hives or rashes all over the body, or in the mouth, or some places. That's allergy, that's visible. When you see something with your own bare eyes, you say, okay, this is happening. But the thing is, a lot of the problems goes inside of our body, which we do not see with our bare eyes. So we do not, identify those things. That's where the intolerance and the food sensitivity comes from. So for you to understand which food you are intolerant, which food you are sensitive to, you have to go through this elimination process. So this elimination process will work like this. It will make you stop like 95% of the food that human beings are typically intolerant of, or sensitive of, or allergic to. And then we will stop it for 1 or 2 weeks. And then we will reintroduce one intolerant or one sensitive food at a time. So by that process, what happens is, first, we are giving your digestive system, we are giving your entire body a rest. You might think eating is the best. Eating is really interesting. I love to do that. I live for eating. I love food. But digestion is a very expensive process for your body. When your body or your child's body is digesting food, that time the body cannot do any other function. The brain cannot develop when the child's body is, busy with digestion. Okay, so when your body is it's tired, it's fighting to digest all of those junks that you have eaten, all of those food that you do not have the enzyme to break down, then what happens is your body feels always lethargic. Do you know why you feel tired after a big meal? You feel tired because your whole body's blood circulation goes back to the stomach. Okay? Right after a high carb diet or a high fat diet, what happens is we feel lethargic because all the blood from all of our body, from our brain, from our hands, from our limbs, comes back to most of it comes back to the stomach, to the digestive system. Why? Because the body's main priority becomes digesting the food. So digestion is the most expensive mechanism of our body. So if we are forcing and making our body or our child's body busy all the time trying to digest, then the body cannot do any other repair work. The body cannot do healing work. The body cannot get back to wellness. Okay, so by this process of eliminating the foods, we are giving our system a rest. And by giving that system rest, it's a lot like, we fast during Ramadan. So Ramadan is a lot like the elimination diet for Muslims. Okay, so Ramadan is coming very soon, and you would really want to get on track for that as well, right? So this will be a real treat for you guys as well. If you just participate, go through and try it for a few days at least, okay? And if you finish the finish line, I guarantee you, you will lose weight, at least 5 to 10 kgs you will lose weight. You will feel energetic. You will feel like there was previously, if you felt like you had 1,000 bees in your head, always, humming, and you feel like there is a lot of pressure in your head, you will not feel that. You will suddenly feel like you can see clearly, you can think clearly, you feel like you are on the cloud. All of those feelings are valid and you will feel them. Trust me. When I felt those feelings, I was like, whoa, what is this happening? Okay? Until I did the elimination diet, the last 32 years, I did it when I was like 32. Okay? So the last 32 years that I had lived my life, I lived like I was underwater. I couldn't see things, understand things clearly. I had very much hard time to communicate and process information because my brain was always under duress with all of those toxins. Okay? So right after the diet, I was like, wow, this really works, and this really changes the body system and also how the brain works. So that's when I was like, let's try it on Muhammad then, because he's a neurodiverse, I'm a neurodiverse. If it worked on me, it would work for him as well. So that's when I tried on him. I also took the expertise of a professional guideline. So if you want to do something on your child, you can try a little bit on your own, but I would suggest or advise that you should get proper professional help, okay? Because DIYing everything is not actually good, okay? So when you register for our 21-day, what you will get is you will get a full PDF, full 15 pages of information. You will get 7 days, like you will get actually 14 days of meal plan. And then the other 7 days you can learn from what I am cooking behind the scenes. I will be sharing with you guys, inshallah. Stay tuned on the stories as well, because I will be, because doing stories is a lot easier than making a whole, producing a whole video like this, like you're seeing today. So all of those information you are going to be getting. Plus, if you let us know that you need the accountability, then I will make sure to add you to our private conversation, like a chat thread, whereby I can guide you guys, give you free coaching, let you know that it is possible. Here, listen to me. A few months ago, one of my students, she kind of broke down during the call, okay? So she was like, Apu, if I knew that changing the diet for my son would be actually this easy, I would have joined you 2 years ago. It took her 2 years to give herself that strength, that motivation, that determination, that, okay, I want to try this. Yes, I am scared, but my fear is a lot less than my need, my desire, and my dream for getting my son back on track. Okay? So people are telling me that the diet part the following the protocol part, all becomes easy when they gave themselves the time, the space to get back on their own body and health and mind in the first place. Okay, so which is actually why we have the first two weeks of our program totally devoted to the mom. We do not talk about the child at all. We only speak about the mom. We only they have to go through trainings whereby I teach them how to take care of themselves, how to build their own elimination diet like I am teaching you today. Okay, how to superpower themselves, get more energy, how to organize their life, how to set systems so that their whole days become easy to go through. Okay, so the reasons why you should really try some form of elimination in your life is this. When you are eating everything, you do not know, you cannot understand, you cannot really identify which food is actually causing you to feel lethargic, which food is causing you to feel bloated, which food or drink is causing you to feel like you have less energy, right? Let's talk about caffeine crash. So let's say in the morning you are taking a cup of coffee. After you feel good, you feel energetic, you go on about the work, you do your work, cleaning, housework and whatnot, and then after 2 hours you feel like you want to crash down. What's happening is you are having a sugar crash or a caffeine crash, and that happened because your body, your blood regulation, your pancreas, they do not know how to handle the massive surge of sugar that you have just given it to it. We take caffeine, we eat sugar, we eat white carbs to get that energy. And do you know why you feel less energetic? You feel less energetic because your body metabolism is not high enough. Okay? You feel less energetic because you cannot sleep well. You can ask me this question, okay? You can ask me like, I really am understanding what you are saying, but my son is really hyper. My daughter is really hyper. He is not sleeping through the night properly. Maybe he is sleeping 3 or 4 hours. How can I manage this diet thing? Let me tell you one thing. I did this diet when Muhammad was going through these things in the first place. So it's not, I am doing it from experience. I am not asking you to do something that I haven't tried myself. I did those things because it was very much important for me to get energetic in the first place. Because if I don't have the energy, I cannot take care of my kids the way that they need to be taken care of. That's point number one. Point number two is I cannot make things easy for me because, when you are trying to just survive, you do not think ahead of time. And when you do not think ahead of time, you lose a lot of traction. Okay? If you do not think ahead of time, then you just get by hour to hour. And when you are doing that, you are not actually being productive. Okay? So being in the survival mode yourself, you are doing yourself a disservice. You are doing your son or daughter or children, your husband, your family a disservice because you cannot show up in your fullest potential. Okay? And you, my darling, you need to have that energy, that motivation, that feeling of freedom so that you can lead a really successful life. Okay? Please do not give in to all of those negative thoughts which is going through right now. I can hear you from the screen, from the other side of the screen. I can hear you very clearly, okay? I can hear the gremlins in your brain telling you that, no, I cannot do this. No, this is not the right time. No, I don't have the money to buy new foods. I don't have the, budget to spare time, to spare resources on me. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the money, I don't have support. I didn't have any of those things. My husband used to work from morning until night. He would come at 11 p.m. at night and he would get out of the home at 4:30-ish or 5, around 5, right? Yeah, around 5 is he would wake up at around 4:30, and then he would pray his fajr and then get ready and then go out. We did not have a car. He used to walk for 1 hour and then go to the bus stop and then get to his works. He would work 3 jobs to pay for the meager $2,500 we used to earn. Okay, so the whole entire day I was just alone with 2 kids in Canada, newborn, lockdown, less money, less time, less energy, less of everything. I am not saying you that, yo, I was able to do it, you should be able to do it too. I'm not saying that. Please don't misunderstand me. What I'm saying is this. Me going through that, coming out of those experiences alive and building this whole new life, I have learned this. It's totally possible for you. The step 1 is always you. The step 1 to getting your child back, to getting your child's developmental milestone, to get your child back to a normal life, to get your life into a normal life, the first step is you. Step number 1 is you. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. What is selfish is not taking care of yourself, not having the energy, not having the bandwidth to take care of your children properly. That is selfish. If you are not taking care of yourself, then you do not have the energy or mental clarity or emotional stability to fight or to improve or to thrive. Then that is selfish, my love, because you cannot take the easy way out, but you can certainly make things easy. The easy way out would be this: getting out of this life, going back to where you were, not doing anything, but then thinking, yeah, she said something important. I understand. I should take care of myself. Okay, let's do it next week. Because this week, today is Tuesday. It's not a new week. We are pretty much in the middle of the week. Let's do it next week. And you know what? Next week, it is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day week, And then you might think that, I need to do something. Maybe I should. Maybe your husband is not really giving you the attention. Because day before yesterday, I was watching Miss Congeniality 2. And then there was this saying, people likes people who takes care of themselves. People who likes them. Means if I like myself and if I take care of myself, then others will like me too. Others will like me more. So when your husband sees you giving effort to change your life, to become like a diva, to become the best version of yourself, trust me, you will become more exciting to him. I am not saying if you are overweight, then you are not sexy. No, all women bodies are sexy. Whatever shape that you are right now, you are sexy as F, okay? What I am saying is you need to feel energetic in your body. You need to feel sexy in your body. You need to feel lighter, that you can move, you can run, you can, fire up very easily. All of those things can happen when you are feeling internally stable, okay? And for that, this is the perfect opportunity for you to take some time out. And trust me, it won't take more than 1 hour per day. Can you give me just 1 hour per day and I can change your life? Can you give me 1 hour or less per day and this will change your life? So what you will do in those 1 hour? 10 minutes in the morning or 20 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes for each meal, to just sit down and think, what am I going to take? Making the best choices or doing some meal prep. That's it. That's what you have to do, nothing else. This is actually easy to do when you are focused on this, okay? When you want to do what you are thinking of doing, okay? So this whole 21 days, the initial few days will be hard, which is why I am giving you the accountability, which I did not have, because trust me, accountability is really important. Somebody helping you to make the right decision is very important. I was just now sharing with my husband before I went live. So when I was doing my elimination diet first time, I had some friends. So they invited me. I told them that I am doing this diet thing and I cannot eat rice. But they, social pressure, peer pressure, they pressurized me into eating stuff. And then during dessert time, I told her, like, I have already eaten something that I should not have, so I will pass the cake. You know what she did? I feel like she did it sneakily, okay? So she gave me this huge chocolate cake, which was really yummy. And then she gave it to me. And then she told me, you can start from tomorrow. Today, just enjoy. What did I do? Tell me in the comments, what did I do? Any guess? What did I do? I gave in. I ate that chocolate cake, half of it, and then she packed the rest for me. I came back home. So it was, let's say it was yesterday night dinner. I told myself, okay, since I already ate, let's just enjoy the night, and then from tomorrow I will start. So come tomorrow morning, when I opened the fridge, there was this awesome chocolate cake looking at me and saying, like, come, eat me. I am the most interesting thing in the world. Dieting, not eating chocolate cake today is okay. You can try it from tomorrow. And then in the evening, I remember very clearly, my husband got me these donuts, dream donuts from Tim Hortons. And then I was like, what are you guys doing to me? Are you guys not wanting for me to have a life, health? And then he was like, honey, I love you. I know you love chocolate donuts and chocolate stuff. I am showing my love to you by giving you this sugary bomb. And then I was like, hold on. I actually did a post that night in my Instagram, and I still have that up. It's a long downward scroll for you if you want to do that. So that night I was like, okay, I have to sit down. I have to give myself the permission to stand for myself, even if I don't have anybody else standing for me. So I told my husband, this is the last freaking cupcake you are bringing for me. From tomorrow, if you bring anything that is not allowed for me, that I want to eliminate from my food, you do not get to look at me. You do not get to have a good me, okay? Because your way of showing love was not actually lovely. Why? Because I am here trying to get away from an addiction, and you cannot see me suffer. That's why you are giving me the same thing that is causing all of these issues. So a lot of the moms, they cannot stand strong when they want to change the diet. They're like, I can't see my son suffer. He wants Doritos, he wants chicken fry, he wants nuggets, he wants burger, pizza. He won't eat anything else. I love him. So if I love my son, I would give my son what he loves. Your son is loving poison, and you are giving him poison. I was loving poison, and my darling husband was giving me poison. Is that a love, healthy love? No. A healthy love is tough love. A healthy love is when you make the decision to stand strong in your power and to make the right choice. You have to have the capacity to make the right choice. And do you know when it was easy for me to change Muhammad's diet? It was easy when I changed my own diet. When I changed my own diet, when I saw how much of a great impact it did on my body, on my mind, on my brain, then it became really easy for me to change his, because I was like, this is going to be revolutionary for him. He will love it. He will take it. And you know what he did? Because of the energetic vibration. That's the energetic vibration. Because when you, as the mother, you are like, this is not what you are going to be having. Your child understands that vibration and listens to you. Do you remember when you were in school, there were some strict teachers and there were some not so strict teachers? Whose class did you follow through properly without much of, funking around? You did those classes more carefully under those teachers who had this demeanor that he or she is a no BS teacher. Okay? Thank you, Randa. So my gift for you today, after all of the things that I have told you, so now I'm going to be telling you this, how you can start the diet, okay? How our PDF will really help you, how our whole, free challenge will help you, and how to get the accountability piece. And I would really love if you guys have any questions. If you don't, then you can also come back later on and ask me. I will answer them. So how do you start? Right now, my teammate, my husband, has already given a lot of information in the chat. Okay, there is this link. Is there any question? Yes, I am an autism specialist. I cannot pronounce your name. S for DYA for. I am an autism specialist. Yes. Do you have any questions specifically? I would love that. Okay. Anyways. So when you register for the event, what you are going to be getting is you are going to be getting some emails from me, which will give you the opportunity to download our 15-page guideline, okay, which I have created, which I have written down and beautifully produced for you. Over there, you will have 7 days of grain-based diet, and then 7 days of just soup-based diet. And then the other 7 days, you get to choose which one you want to continue, okay? So all of those food diet charts will be inside that PDF. You will have recipes, you will have background information inside the PDF. So that PDF, if I had, when I was going through that, I would have absolutely made my life easy, because I had to score the whole internet to find out recipes, to find out, blog posts, to find out information, to be able to do that. Okay? Oh. All right. So I am making your life easy by giving you all of those informations firsthand. And then what you're going to be doing is let me know in the comment if you want the accountability. I will put you inside a private chat whereby you can ask questions, whereby you can see what I'm doing, and I will be also sharing my recipes of the day, how I am doing the detox myself, because I want to carry you forward, to be that guideline and to show you how it is possible. So if you see me going through my own way, it will give you some idea for yourself. So I have a question here, Camille. I started GAPS diet for my son. It's been going okay, but breakfast has been a challenge. I would like to use chlorella as a binder. Do you use binders? Okay. Chlorella is a nice thing. If you want, you can get like spirulina is a nice tasting stuff as well. You can try spirulina as well for that. What if sugar isn't good for autistic children? Exactly. Sugar is not good for sugar is not good for anybody, honey. Sugar is not good for anybody, let alone autism kids. So if you have a question, please let me know. I feel like you're just commenting. Anyways, Brain, what if the child refuses to eat that new recipe? Sweetheart, this detox is mostly for you. You can try it for your child, but if you have been here listening to me from the beginning, I did mention it to you before. Changing your child's diet will be a lot more easier if you change yours first. Okay? If you change your diet first, it will be easy for you to change your child's diet, because when you are changing it for yourself, your child is actually seeing you change the diet. Your own energetic vibration will be higher. You now know that this food is actually helpful for him. When you know that something is a medicine, you will find ways to feed him. You will have the courage, you will have the strength to feed that food to your child. Okay? That's how you do it. Do you have any more questions? Do you guys have any more questions? Let me know. I love having questions. I am loving that this, today's episode is a lot live. That's so great. Okay. So as a wrap up, I want to let you know that first of all, step number 1 is to register for this free guideline. When you register, the link is already up. When you register, okay, you will be directed towards our set of emails. You will get ways how to download your guide. I would request you not just download, but print it. Okay? Here is the thing. Most of the time, there are all the best informations in the world. You can read them, but if you do not implement, then you will not get result. It's free of cost. Lola, it's free of cost. It's totally free for you guys. And you know, Lola, you were one of the person who kind of nudged me into complete this bonanza, because I was planning this bonanza from last year, December. From December last year, I have been planning to do this, to do something for you guys. And then your message a few days ago, I was like, okay, I have to stop BSing me. I have to stop self-sabotaging and finally launch this thing. Yes, my PDF is not extremely beautifully designed. Okay, it was just designed by me. I could not get my designer to work on this because he has other projects going on. But I was like, my sisters who really want a solution would love to get started. If not a perfect PDF, what's the use of a perfect PDF if you do not implement that? What's the use of buying a perfect protocol if you don't implement that? What's the use of buying programs, courses, if you don't study them, if you don't use them in your life, right? So which is why after downloading, you get the choice, the opportunity to be in the accountability pod, whereby I will be, getting you guys to get to know each other, make new friends, feel like you are in a group, in a community, and you're not alone. Okay? If you feel like, you're failing, then you let us know, and then we will cheer you up. And that whole thing is priceless. So what's the cost of this? It doesn't cost anything for you to download. It's my love for you. I have spent over 14 hours writing this thing. It's my love to you because I want to see you successful in 2023. When you change your diet, when you become energetic, when you have the energy, the focus, the brain power, when you feel like you see everything clearly, your energetic vibration and frequency will be high, and that's when you can change your child's diet. Okay? That's when you will be able to overcome picky eating. Because if experts are telling you that picky eating needs to be overcome by introducing the food a lot of times and then doing a lot of other activities, the number one thing that will make your child overcome picky eating is your energetic vibration. The number one way that you can overcome that is by raising your vibration. And how can you raise your vibration? You can raise that by taking care of your body, because when your body is strong, your mind will be also strong. If you are feeling lethargic and tired, you cannot make the right decision. You cannot make tough decisions. Tough decisions becomes easy when you feel energy in your body, when you feel energy in your hands, in your limbs. You can run when your limbs are stronger. You cannot run in wobbly legs, right? If your legs are wobbly, if you feel lethargic, you cannot run. And for you, my love, you have the opportunity of, if not your lifetime, for this year, because this is the time we are launching it live. It will be open for you to access all throughout the year. But for the next 21 days, I will be doing it myself, and I will be sharing with you. I will be holding you accountable. So you are getting 21 days of free coaching from me so that you get to a better life. You become the stronger, if not strongest, at least stronger version of yourself, okay? So the link is already up. If you have any question, please let me know. I am looking forward to hold your hand, to give you a hug, to pat your shoulder when you overcome your dilemmas, okay? Because trust me, my life changed as an autism mom when I lost 20 kg, when I became more energetic, when I had more power, when I had more brain focus, when I could work more without feeling angry or irritated with my children, when I was calmer, when I was more healthier, you know what? I stopped shouting at my kids. I stopped screaming at them. And when they would cry, it would annoy me less. When you are not feeling your best, your children's action, tantrums, meltdowns will annoy you more. Okay? So everything starts from you. You are the root. You are the trunk of this child. If you want your child to be the strongest, you need to be the strongest. And for that, you need to change your lifestyle. You need to change your food habits if you don't have one currently, which is helping you, which is nourishing you, which is grounding you, which is helping you. Then you need to try this 21-day detox, and it will really help you. And one last question I am sure you might have, and that is, you might ask, I have A to Z of hundreds of things that I have to do every day. Do you think I have time for this detox thingy? Here is my answer to you. Have you heard of the 80-20 principle? That says 80% of the results comes from 20% of the effort. So the rest of the 80% of our energy, time, money is actually wasted. Only 20%, it's scientific. Thousands of research has been done on this. You need to read the book 80-20 Principle, okay, by Richard Koch, and you will know what I'm talking about. So those research has proven that 20% of your effort gives you the 80% of the result that you get in your life. So if you make this 20% shift in your diet, in your lifestyle, in how you take care of your body, mind, and soul, 80% of the improvement will already be in knocking at your door. Okay? So when you have those energetic changes in your body, you will not do 100 things. You will only do those 20 things that will give you the 80% result, because you will now have focus, clarity. You will have the clarity to understand which task, which choices are the better choices, which choices will give me more, which choices will move the needle more. Okay, so that's the end of all of these things. I think I have answered most of your inner talk. If I haven't, let me know which struggles you're feeling. Please ask me question, because if you don't ask me question, I won't know what's going inside of you, right? I am trying my best to be in your shoes and to remember where my life was 2-3 years ago. Okay, but I would love fresh perspective. Let me know if I haven't answered any of what you are facing inside of your brain and mind. And let's do this, babe. Let's do this. Let's change your life for the better. If you are ready, my teammate has already posted. We have the WhatsApp number, we have the link going on. I will put the link to the registration in my link in bio for Instagram. For Facebook, you have already the link in the comment thread. So please go over there, register yourself, do yourself the favor of the step 1. So step 1 is just to register. Step 2 is to give yourself permission, 20 minutes. Let's start with 20 minutes, if not 1 hour. Just try 1 meal a day. Just change one small thing a day. Maybe you will not be able to do the 21-day full. Maybe it will take you 61 days. Who cares? Who cares if a 21-day thing takes 61 days for you? But those 61 days that you have worked slowly and steadily is 100 times more important and beneficial if you don't do anything, right? If you don't take any change, any chances, anything for you, then you will miss out on those opportunities, those results, right? So let's wrap up. I am giving you the biggest hug, voice hug. Let's do this. Let's get ready. Okay? I'll see you in my next one. Register so that I can speak to you. I can email you back. You can DM me, reach out. You're not alone. Okay? You are definitely not alone, and ask me questions if you have. Allah Hafiz, until next time. I'll see you in the next one.